Hey America, I'm gonna do one more short broadcast. I want to say one thing. New World Order is done. They, it's like what's his name, David Rockefeller. 7 transplants later, and he still died. These people are still thinking in their heads they can play God and be God. It's done. No matter what technology they've been hiding in a bunker somewhere, it don't matter. They cannot be God. Only God makes that happen. Whether you're a chain smoker like I can be and you don't get a COPD or cancer, well then that's your genome. That's your body saying I'm invincible to that shit. My point is, I've heard about people that are over 100 years old smoking cigars, smoking cigarettes, and they're still alive. So, not everything you hear is truth. Just like with the Democratic Party, not everything you hear from them and more is not truth. It's more of lies and bravado and hatred to the Republican Party, and hate to the American people. These Democrats have showed their dirty shoes for the longest time, and it's time for all of you to really consider never voting for Democrats ever again. Get an independent party in there and phase the Democrats out. Phase out the Ku Klux Klan and say, you're fired, you're done, no more money, you ain't getting nothing. You know, that's what needs to happen in this country. And it's a rude awakening for George Soros because they push the gay agenda so families won't have kids. Because 2 guys cannot have a child, 2 girls cannot have a child. It's time to wake up. A guy and a woman can have kids. So, from that there, I tell you right now, fuck the New World Order, fuck the LGBT crap, fuck Obama, fuck his tranny wife. They can all go right to hell where they belong. That's it. I'm done with it. And I'm being a Christian. I've had a few beers, but you know what? I'm not a great example of a Christian, but only under one regard. I'm an honest man. I never lie about that shit. And I did serve my country for half my life. So I leave it at that to understand, to make you understand that life is precious. We all are willing to spill our blood on our soil or somebody else's soil, but it's for America to understand why we do it, when we do it, and why we do it. Period. When and why and how. Whether we're lied to by a president like Obama, the fact is we've spilled a lot of blood for this country. Whether it was Vietnam, the Cold War before that, or 9/11. We were still willing to make the supreme sacrifice that made this country great. And now that we got a real non-establishment president in the White House, makes it official and honest. What Bush's never did, the Clintons never did, and the Obamas never did. That's monumental. That's shit. Let me see. Bush Jr., Bush Sr., that's 8 years. Clinton's another 4 years. That's 12 years. Plus Obama, 8 years, 4 years, 12 years of radical screwing our country over. We're done. Trump is doing his job, people. Your American dollar is it. So vote for Trump 2020. Vote for good people only. If you find out dirty, then kick him to the curb. That's all it takes. That's what you call true diplomacy, Democratic Party. Democrats have just made a mockery of the whole system. They don't care about this country. They're all demonic and evil and just plain crazy. Bat crazy, okay? That's it.
Yeah, you know. No.